Two questions I get on a regular basis are what thermal camera do you use and what thermal camera do I recommend for a homeowner? Now, the thermal camera that I use on a regular basis is the FLIR E8 model. It gives me really high resolution. I've been using this camera for years. It sits at about give or take $3,000 price point. Okay, it's a very good thermal camera. Recently, I've been trying out the Thor 001 from Thermal Master. This one sits at about a $500 price point. Depending on which one you get, you can get the 001 or the 002. Very minimal differences between the two. The difference is, of course, price, but also resolution. Okay, this is going to give you a much lower resolution picture. Now, when it comes to doing home inspections, a lot of what we're focusing on, at least with first glance, is contrast. And so not necessarily do we need to see exactly what's going on, but if we can just see the anomaly and we see there's a cold spot, then we go in and we check it a little bit closer with, say, a moisture meter or something like that. This camera will definitely get the job done for that. And for the difference in price, it might be something worth considering. Now, I would compare this to maybe the FLIR C5 model, but what I like so much about this one is that it's a handheld like type of thermal gun. I like that a whole lot better than the one that's kind of like a digital camera. This one I can hold with either hand, and it just ease of use. I really like that a lot better. There are some things that I really do like better about this camera. For one, it works with a memory card, an SD memory card, so you can pop that out and put it in your computer. This thing I have to hook up to my computer with a cable. This one with the SD card I really like. It also has a light on it that comes on. Let's see here. And so that's pretty cool because the FLIR model does not have that. But overall, the biggest difference is really just the resolution. And so, if you're entry level, if you're trying to get a camera that you can afford, this will get the job done. I much prefer in my inspections to use a camera with higher resolution, mainly because I have it. But I started out with something like this and used it for many years. Another thing is the FLIR has a removable battery, and so I pop it on a charger and switch out batteries every single day. This one here, I would have to hook up to a cable to be able to charge it. So to me, that's a bit inconvenient for me in my inspections, but probably not as a homeowner. So when it comes to doing inspections, I highly recommend the FLIR E8. When it comes to the homeowner, I would search for an option like the Thor 001 or 002. Either one can work for home inspections or for the homeowner. Obviously, I don't think you want to bone up $3,000 for a thermal camera if you're a homeowner, but this one's a lot more palatable. I do not necessarily recommend that a homeowner own a thermal camera because I really feel like you have to have some experience with this tool before you know what you're looking at and to know exactly how to interpret your findings. However, if you're going to do that, I would go with something around this price point, and this is a pretty solid option.